Good evening, I'm Justin Betty. Tonight, police in Aurora, Colorado say 6 teens were hurt and hospitalized in a shooting at a park near a high school this afternoon. Police say no shots were fired inside the school, which was placed on a secured perimeter after the incident. Now, if the name Aurora rings a bell in this scenario, it's the same city where that movie theater shooting happened back in 2012. Police say one of the victims was able to drive his or herself to the hospital with only minor injuries. However, no word on the condition of the other 5. Police add the suspect is unknown and no longer at the scene. Closing arguments are now underway in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. The defense says the Illinois teen fired in self-defense when he shot and killed 2 people, wounded a 3rd during protests last year. The prosecutors call it murder. Jay Gray has the latest from Kenosha.
I think it's no surprise.
Referring to the shootings as murder, reviewing testimony, and replaying videos from that night, prosecutors take their last turn with the jury.
There is no valid self-defense claim.
They say Kyle Rittenhouse provoked the violence by raising his weapon and pointing it at protesters the night he shot and killed 2 men and wounded a 3rd.
When the defendant provokes the incident, he loses the right to self-defense.
The defense, relying heavily on video as well, says that Rittenhouse was chased down, ambushed, and had no choice but to use his weapon.
He was there, he was causing trouble, he was a rioter, and my client had to deal with him that night alone.
So, after 2 weeks that included Rittenhouse apparently breaking down on the witness stand.
Yeah, that's absolutely untrue. There's no.
Verbal sparring between the judge and prosecutors and dozens of hours of testimony. It's now the jury's turn to talk, with this small town and the nation anxiously waiting to hear what they have to say. Now, a handful of protesters has gathered outside the courthouse today, and that crowd's expected to grow when we get a decision here, and it could include about 500 National Guard troops that are on standby right now. Jay Gray, NBC News, Kenosha.
All right, Jeff, after a chilly morning, what appears to be some warmer temperatures on the way.
Yeah, we'll do 40s tomorrow and also for Wednesday. That'll melt the snow on the grassy areas here still in Eagle River. But the rest of us, though, a cold night ahead with lows basically down near 20. Outside now, there's some clouds and some clear skies. Most of us will stay partly cloudy tonight. However, there's been a few rays of sunshine today, but not many, as most of us were cloudy throughout the day. And now our attention turns toward the west. We're in a very active weather pattern right now. The jet stream is doing something like this, see right there, like that. The problem is, if you want snow, tracking snow for the Gun Deer Open Air on Saturday, there's no big systems in this flow of air anywhere anytime soon. So we'll get a cold front through here later tomorrow, also maybe a little bit on Friday, but maybe a few flurries from that. That's it. And we have a very quiet weather pattern this week. Temperatures, though, are a bit cold. We're at 29 in Rhinelander, 26 for Tomahawk. The average low is 23. Most of us will have low temperatures down about near 21 tonight under partly cloudy skies. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Wisconsin gubernatorial candidate Rebecca Kleefisch is suing the Wisconsin Elections Commission. The Republican upset with some guidance the agency gave local clerks before the 2020 election. She alleges the bipartisan commission broke the law when it suggested local clerks consolidate the number of polling places ahead of the spring election. You'll remember that's when the pandemic was just kicking into high gear for the first time. Elected officials both had a hard time, first of all, finding poll workers, and also were looking to move to bigger venues like the Hodag Dome for more space to spread voters out. However, Kleefisch argues state law requires polling places be established at least 30 days before an election and has asked the court to immediately suspend their guidance and follow the laws set by the Wisconsin legislature. Last month, the nonpartisan Legislative Audit Bureau found no evidence of any fraud in the 2020 election, but did make recommendations on how to improve the way they are run. It's now official. President Biden has signed the nation's infrastructure bill into law, though the political battle over his larger Build Back Better plan continues. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
President Biden today marking the biggest legislative victory of his presidency so far by signing the bipartisan infrastructure bill into law.
Today, we're finally getting this done. So my message to the American people is this: America's moving again, and your life is going to change for the better.
The $1.2 trillion package pours billions into roads, bridges, public transit, the power grid, clean water, and broadband internet. It earned the support of lawmakers, governors, and mayors in both parties.
Finding common ground to advance the interests of the American people should be rewarded, not attacked.
Some Republican backers received death threats, highlighting the toxic depths of this country's polarization. And divisions within the Democratic Party threaten the president's larger climate change and social spending package the House plans to vote on this week. At least one key moderate senator raising concerns the new spending could worsen the highest inflation in decades. Supporters argue it will relieve the pressure on Americans' wallets.
They have to know that it's about making life more affordable for them, whether it's lowering the cost of prescription drugs or the child tax credit or pre-K for their kids.
As consumer costs rise, President Biden's approval rating dropping. A new Washington Post ABC News poll shows just 41% approve. The president balancing challenges at home with global conflict, holding a virtual summit tonight with Chinese President Xi Jinping, with a docket of high-stakes issues from COVID-19 to military activities, human rights, and climate change. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Meanwhile, President Biden's COVID-19 mandate that all companies with more than 100 workers either get a COVID-19 vaccine or require weekly tests is currently on hold. It's originally set to go into effect January 4th, but a U.S. Circuit Court out of New Orleans put that decision again on hold and then upheld that decision on Friday. The challenge now goes to the federal court. Next step up. Which court precisely gets the case, which is decided by lottery, could end up determining whether the mandate goes into effect or not. Some organizations are fighting the vaccine mandate, while others are preaching the advantages of being vaccinated. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel shows us how the mandate could affect one of the largest healthcare providers in the region.
It means for our employees that they have to have the vaccination series completed by January 4th.
There are two mandates, one through OSHA and another through the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. That first mandate is currently being challenged in court, but the CMS mandate stands largely unchallenged.
So CMS is our licensing organization, and we're obligated under this mandate to make sure that we continue with our conditions of participation, also to make sure that we create the safest environment for the patients and the communities that we serve.
Despite no evidence of widespread dangers or side effects from the COVID-19 vaccines, opponents of the mandate say they feel they should have a choice. Proponents say that by choosing to remain unvaccinated, they're accepting the consequences of that choice.
Within the mandate, there are exemptions for religious as well as medical reasons. Those individuals will have require testing after they have an approved exemption.
Wicklander says Aspirus supports the vaccination process and believes this step will help protect their providers and patients.
Regardless of what vaccine it is, we know that it has been very effective for preventing hospitalizations, and even those that are hospitalized are less ill than those who are unvaccinated.
For Newswatch 12, I'm Cooper Henkel.
Meanwhile, the number of new COVID-19 cases per day here in Wisconsin continues to rise. Today, the State Department of Health Services reports about 1,600 new cases, raising our daily average for the last week to about 2,800. DHS also reports 2 new deaths today. We're holding steady about 13 per day over the last week. Temperatures outside dropped quite a bit overnight. Is there any snow in the forecast? Well, Jeff, some details next. Newswatch 12 at 6.
Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Bone and Joint Walk-In Care.
It's time to get holiday ready with Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Or with Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And come home in a Ford Bronco Sport. That's how you get holiday ready. Now, get a 2021 Escape, Edge, or EcoSport with 0% financing for 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Behold, Taco John's new family pack in a pound. 4 soft-shelled tacos, 2 meat and potato burritos, and a pound of potato olays for just $16. It's an easy dinner win, courtesy of the drive-thru. The new family pack in a pound. Taco John's.
At Papa Murphy's, we need seriously, chop seriously, and shred seriously. Because we're serious about Tuesdays, even if you're not. Every Tuesday, get a large pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's. Change the way you pizza.
Northwoods Furniture and Mattress is having a real deal sale. Stop in both Eagle River locations for real savings store-wide. Want it now? No problem. Lots of items in stock and ready for quick delivery or pickup. We even sell our floor models, and all at our real deal discounted pricing. Treat yourself to better sleep. All mattresses and lifestyle adjustable bases are on sale now. We have a large selection in stock. Quality and savings at Northwoods Furniture and Mattress. Now that's a real deal.
Well, the mid-November sunshine still felt good today, with highs generally hanging out near freezing, though, for most of us. Still, little to no breeze today was not a problem. Tomorrow, though, we'll kick up the wind out of the southeast. It could gust near 30 through the afternoon. That's going to give us feel-like temperatures back in the 20s tomorrow, which is where we're at right now in Rhinelander at 29 currently. Air temperature, a calm wind at the airport with a dew point there of 19. Very dry air locked in place over Wisconsin currently. Wausau, it's 30 for you, but notice how the skies are clear in Wausau. More on that here in a second, with a west breeze around 5 and that dew point there of 17. All right, so we're the cool kids right now. All this cold air locked across the Great Lakes in the Midwest. But what's this? Off to the west of us, those 70s across parts of Nebraska and Kansas today. Now, no 70s for you. We're done with those for a while. But we could get into the 40s tomorrow. That's going to melt this leftover snow on the grassy areas out there we have right now. Here's that trend tomorrow: 41, 42 for Wednesday. Then, a cold front comes through on Wednesday evening, dropping high temperatures below freezing on Thursday into Friday, but then right back up again Saturday. So a very fall-like typical pattern here, up and down, with temperatures in the 30s and 40s across our neck of the woods. Okay, the wind is going calm out there tonight. That could give us a couple pockets of dense fog by tomorrow morning. You know how to drive in that. You're smart. But just know we could get some fog in there tonight. Overall, though, the wind's going to kick up tomorrow, though. We could see wind gusts out of the southeast tomorrow around 30 miles per hour, making air temperatures near 40 feel much colder. Looking outside now, though, we have a few pockets of clear skies across the area. Notice how Wausau is under one of those. And so this will generally be partly cloudy tonight. The bigger system, though, is still way over here to the west of us, just coming on shore near Seattle. That's going to stay there for now. So a very active jet stream. You can see it across the entire country, but there's nothing really big in the jet stream. So no storms on the way for us, although we could see with that cold front late Wednesday, a couple flurries Wednesday night, and then again maybe on Friday evening, but there's no tracking snow anywhere in our future for the gun deer season starts on Saturday afternoon. All right, here we go. So high pressure is in charge for us currently. There's that front to the west of us. That will stay there. It's a stalled front, so we are in nothing happening mode for a couple days around here as temperatures climb back up into the 30s, upper 30s to low 40s tomorrow. Our forecast tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies, low temperatures down near 21 with a southeast breeze around 5. For tomorrow, the big thing tomorrow is going to be the wind. That southeast wind could gust near 30, making that 41 feel much colder through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows a quiet stretch of weather and a dry stretch of weather generally. Wednesday 42, Thursday colder at 30. There's the gun deer opener on Saturday with temperatures hanging out in the upper 30s. Justin?
All right, thank you, Jeff. Packers fans didn't get the snow globe effect of a game last night that many wanted, but they did get a win. The Green Bay defense held Seattle scoreless on their way to a 17-0 victory. Packers gave Russell Wilson very little time in the pocket, sacked him 3 times. They forced 2 interceptions. Coming into the season, many people thought the offense would be carrying the team, but lately it's been the defense making the case they are the stronger side.
It's everybody. It's the collective. It's the coaches have done a great job preparing our players, and then the guys out on the field have been playing with great energy and great effort. And I think that's usually the mark of a really good defense.
Last night's win did come at a cost, however. The Packers could be without some key players for a while. Well, more on that coming up at 10. Thanksgiving is traditionally a busy time of year for travel, and this year that's even more the case than usual. But are airlines prepared for it? Full details after the break.
Brought to you by Lockview Desert Health Center, Eagle River, and Waters Meat.
When searching for your next truck, you want your truck to last. Get the job done right with a Lenz truck. We have them all. Half-ton trucks, Power Strokes, Cummins, Duramax, SUVs, over 800 to choose from. Know that all Lenz trucks are fully inspected, certified clean, and can be bought hassle-free online. Go now to lenztruck.com.
Lenz Truck, Lenz Truck. We got the trucks at Lenz Truck.
We got the trucks.
Think about your job. Now, imagine your new job. It is a possibility. If you're good at what you do, have confidence and drive, maybe it's time to go here. Good jobs need good people, and now's a very good time. Kosurik Automotive has good jobs waiting in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Rhinelander, and the bennies are bountiful. Check it out. It might be your time to fly.
The joys of online ordering. You never have to leave the comforts of your home.
Right? And our go-to is Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Really?
You betcha. Got this bag delivered yesterday.
Oh, and they're sporting goods.
Awesome.
They've got all that?
When I need workwear, I know where I'm headed.
They've got kitchen gadgets,
hunting gear,
canning
cookware,
supplies,
tools,
decor, pet toys,
lanterns.
Wow, I can't believe they have all that. It's all here at farmandfleet.com. Just a convenient click away.
Toys.
Find quality products
all online
at farmandfleet.com.
Well said.
With so many options to choose from, holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery make it easy to find gifts that match every personality on your holiday list. And with tickets ranging from $1 to $20, you can fill any stocking with fun and excitement. Find them now at gas stations, grocery stores, and other lottery retailers near you. Scratch more names off your gift list with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery.
Why choose People's State Bank?
It's just really refreshing to know we've got a hometown bank that is really in our corner and willing to walk with us, whatever we have to walk through. People's State Bank, you are one of our most cherished supporters in this endeavor. Without your support, we couldn't be who we are.
Make People's your choice. Stop by a location today or visit us online at bankpeoples.com. This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Well, Wall Street stocks started off the week hot with some big gains this morning. You see the green, but they evaporated as the afternoon went on. The Dow ended the day down 13, closed at 36,087. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 also ended the day essentially flat. With the holidays fast approaching, a growing number of people are planning to travel to spend time with family and loved ones, meaning airports are becoming filled with holiday travelers already. Tom Costello has details.
At airports nationwide last month, chaos as Southwest and American Airlines canceled more than 4,000 combined flights, citing bad weather and staffing shortages.
The whole thing is just a big mess. It's really, really frustrating.
Both airlines struggled to handle the unexpected surge in passenger traffic after the vaccine rollout. Airlines that lost staff during the pandemic found themselves shorthanded, unable to adjust when complications arose. Now the carriers are aggressively staffing up to avoid a potential nightmare repeat scenario as the holidays approach.
Airplanes are going to be full. The demand for the holidays is really robust and strong.
For its part, Southwest Airlines is offering its staff frequent flyer miles worth up to $1,400 and as much as triple pay to entice them to work over the holidays. The airline says it's also on track to hire 5,000 additional employees through the winter. American Airlines says it too is moving aggressively, hoping to add nearly 3,200 flight attendants by December, offering a minimum of time and a half pay for staff working on peak travel days and $1,000 bonuses to employees with perfect attendance from November 15th to January 2nd. But the American Airlines Pilot Union has turned down the money, saying the airline has mismanaged its flight operations and extra pay won't fix delays.
The issue is the infrastructure and operations after a weather event. The employees are available, the pilots are available, but if we can't get connected to the airplane, then your infrastructure is failing and you won't get the job done, no matter how much money you pump into it.
Unruly passenger, we need to get off the airplane.
Meanwhile, the FAA is releasing this PSA after reporting more than 5,000 incidents so far this year of bad, even dangerous behavior, most of it mask-related. The latest on Sunday, as a 32-year-old woman was arrested after allegedly verbally, then physically assaulting a Southwest flight attendant on a flight from Dallas to New York.
When you call a company other than Maher Water Corporation to service your water treatment system, do you really know what or who you are getting? Many companies just measure you up to do a bang-up job, then charge hundreds of dollars and have you sign service contracts. Maher's technicians are trained to not only service our own water care equipment, but most others as well. So if you don't want just any service tech servicing your water equipment, call us at Maher's today.
Some days, you just don't have it. Not my uncle, though. He's taking Trulicity for his type 2 diabetes, and now he's really on his game.
Once weekly Trulicity lowers your A1C by helping your body release the insulin it's already making. Most people reached an A1C under 7%. Plus, Trulicity can lower your risk of cardiovascular events. It can also help you lose up to 10 pounds. Trulicity is for type 2 diabetes. It isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. It's not approved for use in children. Don't take Trulicity if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or have multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Trulicity and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, changes in vision, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Taking Trulicity with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can lead to dehydration and may worsen kidney problems. Show your world what's truly inside. Ask your doctor about once weekly Trulicity.
Play your way. Dine your way. Stay your way. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Win your way.
I'm happy for you, John.
I am so happy for me too.
That was phenomenal.
How can I support you?
Joe, there's something I need to tell you.
Anything.
Bolger Cremation and Funeral Services of Woodruff, serving families from all walks of life. Cremation, funerals, pre-planning, monuments, veteran services.
Well, you've probably seen people make Reese's pie before with chocolate and peanut butter, but probably not quite like this. Reese's is now releasing a giant peanut butter cup.
OMG.
It's not a real pie, it's a peanut butter cup.
This could be the best thing in 100 years.
In the form of a pie. It's 9 inches across, weighs about 3.5 pounds. It is open for a limited time only, available for purchase for now on the Hershey's website, where it is selling very quickly. Costs $45 plus tax for
I'm
the
having
giant
a moment.
Pie.
Hershey's.com. Can we go there right now?
You can see
that what it is?
They're selling out quick.
Okay, okay. I need a moment to recover from this because that's my favorite.
Peanut butter fan.
You know they're my favorite. All right, let's go outside, check on the weather. Temperatures first, and we're hanging. Oh, there's still the pie. Let's just stare at this for a moment. We'll look at this. Oh, there it is. All right, so highs today, basically low 30s. Now we're in the 20s. We'll have lows tonight down near 20. So anything that's wet is refreezing out there right now. A couple areas had some clear skies today. Most of us stay partly cloudy. The snow will stay away. We're actually in a little dry trend now. We could get a couple flurries in here later Wednesday night ahead of a cold front. It'll cool us off for Thursday and then maybe late Friday. But overall, the gun deer opener on Saturday looks like no tracking snow at all this year.
Not as cold as it can be, though.
Not as cold,
I guess that's
why they're good.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 6. Mr. Food's Test Kitchen and a Wheel of Fortune are next.